Guys, how do you put away what's happened the last two games with losses and continue on and try and fight through, especially with Kentucky coming in and on Wednesday?
Yeah. I think you got to just be able to just put it behind you and keep working and just stay focused on what's in front of you. We still got great opportunities coming up with this week with Kentucky and Texas A&M, and just look forward to that and just take it day by day and really just trust the process. So.
Kind of sticking with it, there's been a lot of mounting frustration with the fan base after these, I guess, last three losses. Is it hard to tune out the noise, or does Frank do a pretty good job of kind of keeping you guys insulated and focused on, these next two games at hand?
I would say we really shouldn't really pay attention to it. We should just stay the course and just try to stay focused on what we need to do to be able to win games.
Justin, you guys against Virginia, I think shot over 55%, which something that was your best shooting percentage of the year. And then these last three games have been all under 40 and haven't hit 70 points. Is there one thing in particular, do you think, that's caused the dip in offensive production, or is it just kind of a collection of things?
Yeah. Right now I just think just collection of things. I know guys are working. I know I'm working. I know people we're in the gym. We're working, and sometimes I think the ball just isn't going in the right way with us. So. I just think all we can really do is just keep working at it, and I think things are going to turn around. So.
Following up on that a bit, the three-point line moves back a little bit this year, and not just here but nationally. It seems like there is a definite change in shooting percentages from out there. Do you notice it? Is there something different from a comfort zone as far as where you have to step to? How the rhythm feels like after all of your years of shooting from one location?
Yeah.
Does it feel any different for either one of you in terms of that part of the game?
For me, I don't know if I feel the difference too much. I'm not shooting as well as I did my freshman year, but no, I don't think about it too much. Maybe it could be, but for me, it's not really in my head as much as maybe other people. So I don't know about other guys.
I really don't know. It's just got to shoot it the way you always shoot it. Just take your time and try to make it. Just a couple steps back.
Justin, how would you evaluate, I guess, these last 3 or 4 games for you? What do you feel like you've done well? What do you feel like you need to grow on? And kind of what's been the conversations between you and Frank heading into these next 2 or 3 games?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I definitely it's been a little ups and downs these last few games for me. Just trying to I don't know, just trying to find a way to help my team a little bit more, help my team a little bit better. I think defensively I've gotten a lot better. I feel like I'm guarding the ball a little bit better. I'm rebounding pretty good. Just offensively, I've been struggling a little bit right now and just trying to find my way. So.
Justin, and you talked about your defense. How did you grade Saturday's performance? Obviously, offensively weren't able to score, but what you did defensively, what you did rebounding, the blocks, things like that, what you did against Bowden. How do you look at a performance like that? And then with the offensive thing, is it more a physical or a mental issue with the shooting?
Yeah. Well, honestly, for me, I just think that there's other ways to impact the game besides scoring. So I just try and do that to the best of my ability. So even if I'm having an off night, don't let that affect what I'm doing on the defensive side. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, but with the shooting right now, it's just I'm in the gym and I'm working at it, and that's all I can really do. You know what I'm saying? The ball's not going in for me, but I work at it every day, and I know things are gonna turn around. So.
TJ, Frank has talked a couple times about just your basketball IQ and how he trusts you kind of running an offense. Is that something that has always come naturally to you, or is that something where you feel like you've grown a little bit this season?
Going into my senior year. In high school, I had to play point guard at Findlay, so I guess it kind of grew over the couple of years since I left Findlay. But I used to play shoe guard, so I guess it's picking up a little bit more.
So how do you feel like you've been handling that transition in this season?
I feel like I can get better at it, make a couple more better decisions. I've been making a couple bad decisions. I can make a couple more better ones and be able to help the team more.
You guys have both been around Jermaine for the last 2 years. Played a little bit more point than he normally does against Tennessee. Just what does he give this offense if he is running the point when I guess he's out there?
If he can bring more aggression, probably more aggression at the one. He's a pretty strong guy, pretty quick. He got downhill a lot against Tennessee, so he did pretty good at the one.
Guys, in previous years or times where it felt like when Kentucky was coming to town, it was a big deal to the community. That brand name really was significant. Do you think, as players, do you take note of that on the calendar, on the schedule, when you see Kentucky any different than anybody else? Obviously, there's still typically a top 10, top 15 team. Is that something that creates any electricity, any extra buzz in the locker room at all when you're playing a team that has that name brand?
I mean, well, I think growing up, just as a child, like Kentucky, you hear Kentucky and you hear how good, and every year they always bring in a good group. So I think there's always some things to be excited about, but at the end of the day, it's just another game too as well. So it's just the next game on our schedule, and we just gotta be locked in to win it. So.
This is for either of you, but I think last year Frank credited Hassani's improvement from his junior year and senior year to just the extra work he put in. He would go in at night and shoot balls, whatever. Is that everybody? I mean, are you guys, especially during this point where you're struggling to find consistency shooting, are you guys going in extra late at night? Anything different than what you would be from your normal routine?
Yeah, just gotta get in more shots. Just keep shooting. Try to get your percentage back up or be able to hit them in game situations. So it's just you got to keep shooting the ball. Is really what you think?
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything extra? Are you guys going in later at night, like outside from practice? What do you guys do?
Yeah. The guys are in there. They're trying to just improve their shot and try and get shots that I think it's important for guys to, when they go in at night, to get in-game shots. You know what I'm saying? To know where your shots are going to come from during the games and find those shots and try and work at those, like specifically. You know what I'm saying? So.
Anything else for these guys? All right, thanks.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.